Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome award-winning, multi-platinum country music icon and star of the upcoming Fox series Monarch, Trace Adkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Industries across the board utilize fleet trucks on a daily basis, from your local utility company to your grocery store, and many of these companies choose full-service fleet leasing. With a traditional lease, you're responsible for everything after you get the truck, but a full-service lease includes all the maintenance and other services at a set cost. Regardless of the scope or range of your fleet needs, TranService will engineer a fully customized, full-service fleet leasing solution optimized to your requirements. From asset acquisition requiring no capital investment, to the engineering, configuration, and selection of your fleet equipment, to the people, facilities, and equipment to keep your fleet maintained and repaired. TranService gives you everything you need, with advantageous fleet pricing based on our national account status, compliance expertise, inspections, licensing, permitting, personal property taxes, nationwide roadside service. We cover it all for you. Contact us today to learn why leading companies rely on TranService for complete turnkey leasing solutions.
The following is an All-Star 15 TV production.
Hello everybody and welcome to All-Star 15 TV. On the broadcast tonight, it is the Sim500 TranService Truck Series We are coming to you live from 2008's configuration of Atlanta Motor Speedway. In the broadcast booth with me, it is the one and only Mike Campiggio.
Hey Jay, how we doing tonight?
We doing good. Still recovering from Daytona, and believe me, I am recovering from Daytona.
Recovering indeed, right?
Yeah, no kidding. And speaking about recovering from Daytona, a driver that ran in that Daytona 24, which is probably a couple in the field tonight, it's the one and only Mike Robinson.
How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good, dude. Welcome to Hot Atlanta.
Oh, man. This is one of my favorite tracks, baby.
It seems like wherever we go, it's a favorite track of yours.
Hey, man, there's some certain tracks that hold that appeal, and Atlanta is one of them.
Now, you mentioned this before we went live tonight. It is hot as heck on the racetrack. And let's just bring up that weather on the right side of your screen. The track temp right now is 121 degrees with an ambient temperature of 79 for the people in the stands. What is that going to do to these race trucks, Robinson, as you talked about it earlier?
They gonna get slidey, fellas. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get greasy. That bottom line's not gonna be your best friend late in the run. The top side's definitely gonna be where you want to be. And looking up here from the blimp view, you can already see two lines forming, one at the top and one at the bottom. And that's one of the great things about this new update from iRacing with the oval side, that we're going to see multiple grooves. And tonight we're going to see that here in Atlanta.
Campiggio, let's take it through the tail of the tape, as we just have about a minute and a half in practice. Take it away, pal.
All right, let's get to it. Let's tail the tape. Let's go back to last year, the 2023 race here, which was the season finale. It was 120 laps, 2 cautions for 8 laps. They had 8 leaders for 14 lead changes. The pole was Mac McMillan, and he led the most laps that race at 39. Winner of that race was Byron Daly, and Byron started in 9th in that race. Let's go back to 2022, which was race number 4 on the season. It was 120 laps, same distance as tonight. 2 cautions for 8 laps, 4 leaders, and 5 lead changes in that race. The pole was won by Daniel Falkingham, which Daniel led 72 laps in that race, which was the most for that entire race. And the winner was Trey Eitzen, who started in 8th. Now let's quickly get to the race averages, and this is based on the last 4 races on this configuration itself. So, race averages that we have. Cautions, we got 1.75 per race. The leaders are about 5.75 per race, and the lead changes are about 8.5.
Yeah, so there's been quite a bit of everything going on. Those numbers seem small, especially when it comes to, let me take a look at it, the cautions. This league knows how to keep it going in the right direction. The leaders, gotta look at last year. Last year, there were 14 lead changes over 8 leaders. I wonder if we're going to see tonight be as racy as we did at the season finale last year. But Campiggio, what are you seeing out on the racetrack as we're about to go qualifying?
Ooh!
Well, I've been seeing a lot of great racing, a lot of great side-by-side action, so I think this track is in perfect position to give us plenty of good racing tonight, and especially with that new dynamic track update that iRacing just came out with a couple weeks ago, I think we're in for one heck of a show.
Well, and we got qualifying underway. Let's see who's going to hit the racetrack first. It's going to be Alan Wild, driver of the number 15 Chevy Silverado.
And we got Sean Macklin pulling out there too. Kevin Stone is pulling out on pit road. Brent F. Scott's pulling out on the racetrack. So for qualifying, Robinson, give us the line. What do you think's the best line to run here?
Man, it's difficult to tell you, honestly. Like, personally, I like running bottom to middle. But, we had one going around. But it's mainly going to be the bottom, probably the middle, as we're seeing right here on board. He's running about a half a lane to a lane up from the bottom. And that's where you're going to have your grip. That's where you're going to have your grip for these qualifying runs.
Now, see, I'm seeing Wesley Donaldson. Donaldson's been running the top line against the wall this first lap. I would say that would help you this first lap to gain as much momentum in these trucks as possible, and then run the second line on the second lap on the bottom line.
Yeah, get the heat built up into the tires for that first lap, and then fully send it on the second.
Here it is. Sean Macklin goes P1 first lap in with Nelson Rivera P2. Oh, Mac McMillan then goes P1. He's going to be driving, looks like a 44.
Yeah, it looks like he's filling in for Glenn Campbell tonight.
Ooh, I'm so sorry about that sneeze, guys. I couldn't get the mute button hit quick enough.
Let's see, you got it on the second try.
How about Brian Wertman? Brian Wertman was in the top 5, and now he's dropping back to 9th. But good to see Brian.
He's going for a spin.
And he is going for a spin.
He went airborne.
He did. He hit that.
Hey, Wertman, it's not a rally truck.
Jason Karlovich is going to be happy with the 3177, currently sitting in that P3 position.
Byron Daly's coming up turn 4. Let's see if he can improve here.
31.6. That's
top of the
table. Quick time.
Gonna be tough to beat. Bobby Wetzel in the 9, running that high side. This is for his second lap through 3 and 4.
Man, if qualifying is putting on this much of a show, are we going to see the same thing in the race? God, I hope so.
Bobby Wetzel goes P14 as Chad Coleman goes P5.
Yeah. How about Tommy Ryan? Tommy Ryan is sitting there P2 in front of Mac McMillan.
Richard Beasley in the famous number 10 Tide truck.
You know,
ooh, P5 for Beasley. O'Rourke crossing the line.
That 10 Tide truck is really
P2.
giving me old school vibes, and I love it.
Ricky Rudd.
Jose Gonzalez.
And Josh Parker's out there in his first lap, now on to his second lap.
I'm watching Tyler Dalton here. I'm hoping he can break into the top 10 here.
Josh Parker in the 81 Chevy Silverado out of turn 4, heading back to the line. His second lap. Did it not count?
Did he get to the wall?
I don't remember seeing him getting to the wall.
Yeah, it did not count. I don't have anything on my timing and scoring either.
Jumping to Joe Hudson, currently P21. With just about 30 seconds left in qualifying.
And Brian Macklin went P4.
The Macklins are looking to
Hudson P7. Great run. Ooh. Ben Phil out of 4 in the 83. Can he improve from 29th? P1.
Whoa,
P1.
what a lap.
By a full 10th.
Wow.
Holy cow.
By a full 10th.
Tonight's race is about to be nutty.
Right?
Tonight's race is about to be good.
Well, we are under that warm-up session. We'll be right back. We're going to take a look at TranService Logistics Incorporated.
Industries across the board utilize fleet trucks on a daily basis, from your local utility company to your grocery store, and many of these companies choose full-service fleet leasing. With a traditional lease, you're responsible for everything after you get the truck, but a full-service lease includes all the maintenance and other services at a set cost. Regardless of the scope or range of your fleet needs, TranService will engineer a fully customized, full-service fleet leasing solution optimized to your requirements. From asset acquisition requiring no capital investment, to the engineering, configuration, and selection of your fleet equipment, to the people, facilities, and equipment to keep your fleet maintained and repaired. TranService gives you everything you need, with advantageous fleet pricing based on our national account status, compliance expertise, inspections, licensing, permitting, personal property taxes, nationwide roadside service, We cover it all for you. Contact us today to learn why leading companies rely on TranService for complete turnkey leasing solutions.
We are back, and it is time to run over that starting lineup for round number 4 of the Sim500 TranService Truck Series. Here it is. Your grid. Adam Benfield is going to be P number 1. Outside pole, you have Byron Daly. On your second row, E.J. O'Rourke and Tommy Ryan. Row number 3, Brian Macklin and Mac McMillan. Sean Macklin and Joe Hudson are row number 4. And row number 5, Richard Beasley, Chad Coleman, Campigio. Take us all the way to 20.
All right, let's get it. In 11th, we got Jason Karlovich. In 12th, we have Eric Arnold. In 13th, we have Mike Kelly. In 14th is Ricky Udding. In 15th is Scott Simley. In 16th is Wesley Donaldson. In 17th is Nelson Rivera. In 18th is Robert Fieri. In 19th is Bobby Wetzel. And rounding out your top 20 is Tyler Dalton. Robinson, take us to 31.
P21, we got Kevin Stone. P22, Stoney Binfield. P23, Alan Wild. P24, is that Doy Woods?
Doy Woods, yes.
P25, Joey Katina, Bossman. P26, Roger Strickland. P27, Joseph Burgess. P28, Jeff Ryan. 29, Brian Wortman. P30, Jose Gonzalez. And rounding out the top 31 here, we're going with Matthew Walzenbach.
All right, real quick, as we're about to go green this time by Robinson, we'll keep it with you. Who'd you pick tonight?
Man, I'm going with last week's P3 finisher at Sean Macklin. Let's go, buddy.
All right. Campigio, who you got?
Well, I kind of took the low-hanging fruit. I'm taking the defending winner of this race on the 2008 configuration, Byron Daly.
Byron Daly. Where's he starting? Oh, P2. Ah!
P2.
And I took Jason Karlovich, who is starting in that 11th position right there. Everybody, let's hear what you got. Who you picking for tonight's race? We're about to go green from hot Atlanta, baby. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, this is going to be really fun, boys. Get ready. It's a scorcher.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air, and we are go.
Oh, we got trouble already! Britton Macklin! Oh, Macklin spinning through the grass. Karlovich, Simley. Oh, no.
It's a money shift, boys.
Oh, my goodness.
That would be a money shift.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen with the Sim500.
Oh, man, that is rare. I truly think somebody might have money shifted and got some wheel spin there, boys.
Yeah, I think you're right.
God, I hate a money shift.
Ooh, whoever was the 41 of EJ.
Oh, EJ.
Yeah, EJ spun the tires. He tried to stay off with Benfield in front of him, and Macklin plowed into him.
That's just the worst luck. Oh.
Oh.
What position
Tough.
There's Brian Macklin.
Tough break. Lap 1.
Not even. We didn't even get to the line yet. McMillan gets involved. There's Karlovich.
There's AJ's pick.
Wow. What happened to Joseph Burgess? Looked like he was taking a scenic route.
Oh, he went full off-roading right there. He's checking up, and yeah, hooked it left.
Scott Simley did the exact same thing. Didn't hit anybody, so that's good. Definitely flat spotted those tires.
That kind of reminded me of they had a restart like that in real life. I think it's 2007 in Atlanta in the fall race. Looked a lot like that.
You know, not gonna lie, pal, I was not expecting that at all.
Well, and to be honest with you, it's Atlanta. It's hot. when we took the green flag and it's still sitting there, we're sitting at 128 degrees, guys. It is greasy out there on track right now, and I don't see it getting very cool tonight.
So I don't know what's going on with timing and scoring because we did not go green. And I know on your screen it looks a little wonky as everybody's trying to get to the pace car. But everything seems to be out of order. So they're going to get this fixed. But wow. Out of everything I've seen in my almost 4 years of broadcasting, that's been a first.
Well, and see, it's like I said, it's going to be a hot race. You got to take it easy on these starts. Atlanta is unforgiving about the wheel spin here. And we all have been there. Campigio, you've been there. I've been there. I mean, it's not fun, but you can't just get into it. But, I mean, like I said, it is one of those things where you just have to be gentle on these restarts and starts here because, like I said, it's hot.
I think one of the last races I had here too. I think it was in the Gen 4 series that we were doing. We had a wreck on right before the start finish line, and it was the same thing. A bunch of people spun their tires, and I just piled everybody into it. So it's something that we're going to be able to watch all race long too.
Well, I think we're going to be going green next time by. But guys, we saw TranService Trucking. Let's jump back to the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast.
Industries across
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hold on.
So Joey's making an announcement now.
Well, what do we got?
Okay, they're gonna throw another yellow, so everybody that's a lap down can
Green
get
flag,
a
green
lap back.
flag.
So they're gonna go green, and then there's gonna be a yellow coming up here.
All right, so you can see everybody not launching here.
I have just been informed that we are having
Caution,
technical
yellow
difficulties
flag.
and that the stream is buffering.
Oh, well, that's not good.
And there's the yellow.
I have stream is good quality on my end, and we are running pretty strong via OBS.
And Joey is coming over the comms asking everybody to get to the bottom of the track, and they're giving everybody the wave around.
All right, lap down cars are supposed to go down the pace car right now.
I see what they're about to do. He's going to get them all the way around, and then once they get around, he's going to clear the black.
This is sometimes the situation you fall into, when you have wrecks like this before the start finish line.
And that's just an unfortunate circumstance that they can't control. That's just something that iRacing has to kind of go through and look at and see what they can fix as far as getting that situation handled. But it's looking like we're only going to have 3 cars out of this race.
Yeah, Junior, Macklin, and Hollyfield looks like are the 3 that are going to be out.
That's a shame. That's
especially
a shame.
Brian Macklin, who always fast wherever we go.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like everybody's back on the lead lap now that it's still out here. So we should be getting ready to go back to green here shortly. Now, here's the thing. Do you pit for fuel here?
I don't know.
You know, that's a good question. What would you do?
Me? Honestly, I would just go because we just ran 7. We're gonna run 8 laps under yellow, so that's already pushing it forward. That 50 to 55 fuel window, but you're gonna want tires before anything. Did we really get a heat cycle? Did we? Because I don't think we did. All we did was
we are
launch.
down to. You're right. We only did launch. We didn't get a cycle to get the heat in the tires, but we have dropped 2 degrees, so it's getting a little cooler, but not a lot. And you're right. Tires are definitely going to be something you're probably going to be taking first.
As we hear the lighter hit up for the Robinson there. At a boy pal, as I already cracked a daddy soda over here.
Ooh.
It looks like we're going to have another lap underneath us. But thank you everybody for tuning in. We're sitting at 18 people currently and growing as the night goes on, as we always do. Well, thanks for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is going to be interesting. Uh-oh, what is uh-oh? I don't like uh-ohs.
Randy Yoakum may be a lap ahead of the field. Randy Yoakum may be a lap ahead of the field.
Oh, no.
I don't have a lap.
No, that's what we're talking in driver chat right now.
I have him P10. And
All right,
falling
Randy.
back 11.
He's been told to go to the rear.
Yeah, well. Gary Wells, who is one of the best crew chiefs on iRacing, says pit for fuel, exclamation point.
And he also said 128 versus 126 is about the same thing.
And the lights are out on pace car now, so we
All
are
right.
finally going to go back to green.
Oh, we had an interesting 10 laps there.
That was fun.
I've never seen that. And it was interesting because it was cool to kind of see how Joey's mind just processed everything and just did it. You guys were able to hear it. I was not. What?
Oh,
my gosh,
man,
what?
it was frantic. it was frantic for a second.
But just to show you guys, he's been doing this a while, and it shows that he's been doing this a while.
Oh, 100%.
And that's showing strong leadership, too. That's what you need out of an admin group. And an owner.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you don't have the admin group to back it up, you're gonna have a bad time.
All right, well, my pick, Jason Karlovich, is down in the 32nd position, so that's going to be fun to watch him fight back if you can.
Did he get caught up in that?
He
Yeah.
did.
Oh, rip.
All right, let's try this again, boys.
All right, boys, watch that wheel spin. Let's get a good one.
Very much watch that wheel spin.
Bobby just
Green
came
flag,
over
green
and said
flag.
they will clear the blacks in either turn 1 or turn 2. So here we go, boys. A lot better start this time around.
EJ going to the inside of the 83 of Benfield. You normally see him go around the outside, and he's going to take second away from the 83.
Here comes Sean Macklin. Sean Macklin to the bottom. No, hold on to her, Sean. Ooh, that's tight. Side by side coming out of turn 4. Man, that's beautiful.
That is,
Oh, 3 wide going down the front stretch.
that's what I was going to say. That was about to be scary, as Richard Beasley in the 10 is looking for that position.
Oh, Chad Coleman going 3 wide in the middle now.
And Tommy
Oh,
Ryan
man.
went straight to the wall and held
Oh,
up
4 wide at the
everybody.
back. Oh, they were 4 wide for a split second at the back. That was awesome. You don't see that a lot at Atlanta.
We're about to go 3 wide now.
Boss Man is in the middle of that.
Hold her steady, boys.
EJ O'Rourke goes to P1 in units moving and storage Toyota Tundra.
Nice looking paint scheme for EJ, a little bit different from what we normally see him as.
I used to broadcast a league where that was the title sponsor.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Man, this is good racing already, boys. I mean, that first 10 laps was
Psychotic?
pretty slow. Yeah, but this is actually putting on something. They're single file up here, right up out front, but everywhere else, they're just bunched up. They're racing for it back here in mid-pack.
And we are seeing guys run the wall, run the middle, run the bottom, and that's the greatest things about Atlanta. You can choose wherever line you want to go and make it work.
Oh boy, Joe Hudson there. I thought he was taking a horrible entry into the turn. Or Alan Wild, I'm sorry.
Now speaking of Joe is falling back here from where he started.
Yeah, he's minus 8 positions. He is stuck on that outside, and for what it looks like, that truck does not want to be on that middle or outside. He's got the 75, the Stony Benfield right behind him.
And the faster pastor.
Faster Pastor up 4 positions. Good for him, but speaking of up a lot of positions, the number 8 of Josh Parker up 18.
And he's making that line move, I'll tell you that much.
That 81 straight to the wall and left it there. That's that Harry Gant line, boys. Or nowadays the Larson line, but he got it planted up there and just kept his foot in it. What was it that Harry Hogg said? Go to the outside, you can hold.
I feel like we just watched that movie too.
Parker is getting boxed in now behind Fieri. Now he's going to go to the middle.
Oh man, he is just slicing and dicing his way through this field. This is
he's
awesome.
He just booked the 99 at Tommy Ryan.
Yep, now we're 3 wide right here.
Oh,
3
this is gonna
wide.
be good.
Nobody's going to give an inch right here. Oh,
Nope.
Ryan. Ooh, I thought Ryan did back out of it a little bit.
MPJ, you were talking earlier about everybody, people running top, middle, and bottom. That's what I was talking about earlier in the broadcast. When with that dynamic track, you're going to see multiple groups here. We were seeing it in practice where there was a top line and a bottom line, and they were running pretty dead even on the top and the bottom. So I wouldn't doubt that it's going to be that way in the race. Later on in the race.
We'll jump up front. Richard Beasley in the 10, surrounded by a bunch of other trucks. Here comes the 19 of Tyler Dalton looking towards that outside with a great run to get by the 83 to the inside of Adam Beckford. He was our pole sitter and has fallen back.
See Tyler Dalton. Go ahead, Robinson.
I was about to say, it makes you wonder, is he trying to save his tires? Is he trying to go a longer run on the tires?
He could. Tyler Dalton's on his way to the front here. And JJ's pit. AJ's pick. Jason Karlovich is in the middle of a hornet's nest back here.
And no kidding. He's bouncing back. He's up almost 11 positions.
Ooh, side-by-side close contact between Chad Coleman and Brian Macklin. They got pretty close together going into one. Now we're
Oof. iRacing is struggling tonight.
looks like Tommy Ryan is on fallback. He started in 4th and he's running 20th right now.
Oh, wow. Just a little track tip update. We are up to 131 degrees. It got a lot hotter since we took the green flag.
Now let's establish the fuel window. As we were talking about fuel in that first yellow. The fuel window tonight is 50 to 55 laps, and they have 3 sets of tires in the pits tonight.
Tyler Dalton now under fire from the 10 of Beasley. 1 and 2. Oh, EJ O'Rourke hard in the wall.
Well, EJ.
That's going to give the lead to Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly's going to slide in there for the lead.
And just for the viewers out there, you will see 2 trucks out there that look identical. Only one has the 12 and one has the 2.
See if we can get a look at that through 1 and 2 from EJ. He is tight. And there's the wall.
Oh, he did a good job of saving that, too.
Going 3 wide here for second place. Out of 2. And he backed out.
Oh, he got the wall again. He looked like EJ got the wall again.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Well, we know EJ likes to be the man around the outside. So far tonight, he's been hitting that wall a couple times.
Oh, yeah. It'll bite you if you're not careful.
Look at how everybody spreads up the minute they get to 1 and 2. And then everybody back in a line the minute they hit the backstretch.
Scott in the chat said it's 3 sets of rubber and they're running this hard. That's a recipe for a blowout.
You ain't kidding.
And no doubt, Gary, they are definitely pushing, man. They are fighting for every inch of this on this track.
And they've all moved to that high side.
Yeah, this is...
Go ahead, Kippy Gio.
No, I was just going to say that...
Loose.
This is what I was going to say real quick. I was going to say this is where they were doing for the season finale when we were broadcasting these guys back in December. They were all running that third line.
And that's probably going to be your best place to run late in the run for sure.
Ricky Uding, that's the test car right there. Oh,
He said,
contact.
I'm not... Woo! That's just a little rubbing racing, boys. Have at it. You know, I like to see hard racing like that. Hard, clean, and fast, baby.
Byron Daly to the inside of EJ O'Rourke for second. Impressive move out of turn 2.
Apparently got 24 people on the YouTubes. That's insane. And I know we're on Facebook and Twitch as well. Oh, wow, 24 people on the YouTubes.
Now we got
people.
28. How about that?
Tyler had a move on the outside of Nelson Rivera coming out of 4, but it just wasn't enough.
The thing is, people aren't being able to drive away at all. They are stuck together.
I actually kind of like it.
So do I.
I like seeing this seeing these trucks this close and not just spread out all over the place. It really gives you a good battle. Here we go. Oh, one in the back stretch wall.
That was Ricky. Ricky in the wall. He got put in the wall of 2.
See, I thought you were saying that when you were saying Ricky. I was like, I'm looking at Richard. I didn't see him in the wall. I was like, Ricky Uding. Got it, that guy.
I mean, we could have said Ricky Bobby.
He wants to go fast. Dang it, Bobby.
Benfield trying to battle back on the inside to get by the 10 as he's going to enter turn 3 to the low side. Cut it all the way to the white line.
Can Beasley, I was going to say, can Beasley hold it?
Ooh, Beasley's loose too.
It's 133. It's going to get hotter. It's going to get a lot more loose.
Caution.
Oh,
Yellow
trouble.
flag.
Joey Catina's on the outside wall. Gerald Livingston, Randy Yoakum is in it. And so is Brent F. Scott. Oh, the ball. What a hit.
Well, that's one way to end your night, boys. Oh, that was a hard hit.
And you said
Let's take a look at it.
Gerald Livingston too, right?
Yes, Gerald Livingston's in it.
The view from the 96.
It looked like, I don't know if that was a miscommunication on Kattina's part or what.
Oh yeah, Gerald didn't see anything till it was too late.
Oh!
Oh, that's a hit.
I was right in the driver's side door, too.
I mean, in that position, there's really nothing you can do. I mean, there's just nothing you could have done at that point.
Yeah, Joey had no warning right there.
It just bam.
Oh,
we gotta see it
man.
from Yoakum too.
Medic.
Yeah, Randy Yoakum with
Randy
another
Yoakum.
hard hit. He thinks he's gonna get by it. And then
Oh. Good lord.
I think Gerald's was worse.
yeah, Gerald was the worst one.
Oh.
Well,
Not a
pit
whole lot
stop.
of-
these
Yo, pit
trucks
stop.
are hungry.
Gary in the chat said not a whole lot of anywhere to go with the track being this slick. I mean, yeah, he's right. No traction, hot surface, you're gonna have a bad time.
Wow, that looked like it hurt.
I'm glad this is virtual and not real because, jeez.
All right, everybody. Well, second caution of the evening, 32 laps in. We're live from Atlanta Motor Speed. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we return, it'll be the second restart of the evening.
From Mortar to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Industries across the board utilize fleet trucks on a daily basis, from your local utility company to your grocery store, and many of these companies choose full-service fleet leasing. With a traditional lease, you're responsible for everything after you get the truck, but a full-service lease includes all the maintenance and other services at a set cost. Regardless of the scope or range of your fleet needs, TranService will engineer a fully customized, full-service fleet leasing solution optimized to your requirements. From asset acquisition requiring no capital investment, to the engineering, configuration, and selection of your fleet equipment, to the people, facilities, and equipment to keep your fleet maintained and repaired. TranService gives you everything you need, with advantageous fleet pricing based on our national account status, compliance expertise, inspections, licensing, permitting, personal property taxes, nationwide roadside service. We cover it all for you. Contact us today to learn why leading companies rely on TranService for complete turnkey leasing solutions.
We are back, everybody. Yes, that was Brian Wertman out front. Now you got Joe Hudson. He's going to stay out to lead the lap after Wertman. That's going to give it back to Kelly. But we are one to go, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday evening. Appreciate you all for being here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on Facebook. But what a crazy race it has been. A very crazy race.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Campinio, what has it been like for you, pal?
Oh, we've seen it all, boys, and some of the things we've never seen before with the scoring issues early on, and just yellow here that took out a few contenders, including the boss man Joey Gattina. So should be an interesting second half of the race as we get closer to halfway here.
Robinson, you experienced your first Dale Campigio yell. How was it?
Man, it was nothing. It was nothing. You can do better than that, Campigio.
Oh crap.
What? Are you challenging me?
Is that the challenge? No, I would never challenge you. When it comes to the family, you got the brute strength, though. I got the lion's share of the brains.
And here we go, boys.
Pace car
Going back
is
to green.
off, and we are
Green flag.
green
Green
again
flag.
from Hotlanta. Brett Kelly, thanks for subscribing to All-Star 15 TV as Mike Kelly is gone.
He shot off of an aircraft carrier, man.
Oh, Brett Kirby.
And Karlovich was 3 wide top, making some moves back here.
Byron Daly wants the lead.
Oh, Karlovich in the wall back here. We're watching Byron Daly look for the inside of Mike Kelly for the lead.
Not looking.
And he naps it. Sean, is that Macklin in third?
That is
is.
Sean Macklin in third.
Oh, Sean's ready to hunt. That dog will hunt. He's
Nelson-
coming for it, man.
Nelson Rivera side by side with Richard Beasley back here.
Ooh, Macklin almost got in the back of second place.
Yeah, Mike Kelly retook the lead from Byron Daly.
It's been a great battle up front.
Can Beasley get around the outside?
And Josh Parker in the first one, the third lane all the way at the top.
He's sitting in 11th on that outside. Got the Red Bull of Joy Woods to his inside. We about to make it 3 wide with Hooting. As Josh Parker, fastest lap of the race, a 31.89.
Macklin overtook Daly for second, and now he's right behind Mike Kelly off turn 2, battling for the lead.
Like a modified race at New Hampshire. Bunny hop.
Yeah, bunny hopping, right?
Oh, we got one. We had one loose up at the top. I don't know who it was.
Looks like the 77 to Fieri.
Very all the way back in that 15th position.
He tried running that third line behind Josh Parker, and that thing took off on him.
Robert Beasley's in the mix. He's looking to shoot it 3 wide.
Yeah, Beasley's challenging for the lead up here with Macklin and Kelly.
Go, Beasley, go.
I remember Beasley was in good position to win the restricted plate version of Atlanta last year.
Oh, that was tight coming off of 4.
Oh, we're about to go 3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide.
No.
Oh, giving
geez.
Kelly the bumper.
Now he's going to stick it. He's going to stick it right here in the middle, 3 wide.
Yipe.
Oh, Sean is going for it.
Oh, that was close.
Oh man, these guys are fighting for it. I like it. Lap traffic coming up though. Will that lap traffic play a part in this fight? They're 3 wide behind them.
Yeah, the 3 wide back there with Donaldson and Parker.
Man, I asked for a good race. I didn't expect a banger. We got a banger last week. Let's get another one this week.
What you talking about?
Oh, Beasley. I thought he was sideways right there.
What you talking about, Robinson? It is
Oh, he's...
the Sim500 TranService Truck Series. You're going to get good race every week.
Beasley looking to the inside. Mike Kelly going to come down to side draft a little bit here off turn 4.
Man, being able to throw a blanket on these top 3, man, we're going to have a good race.
Now Macklin. Will Macklin send it 3 wide middle? What do you think's
Probably
better of
not.
it?
I wouldn't have sent it 3 wide middle. Just grab the draft when you can. Draft off of both cars and find the one with the fastest line and stay with them.
They're doing this, and they're pulling away from 4th on back.
That's that brand new dynamic track, man. He's able to make it work everywhere. Top, bottom, middle, it doesn't matter. As he gets around Beasley going into turn 1.
Well, while those guys are pulling away, Chad Coleman's leading that second pack, and in that second pack, they're all double wide for the most part, battling each other.
Beasley's dropping back just slightly. Now this top 3, they've been fighting pretty hard, so they're going to be burning their stuff up a little bit. So it's going to let this second pack catch up pretty quick.
On board with Chad Coleman. Let's watch that reel. As he was just about a 10th faster that last time by.
He's got Josh Parker all over in his rearview mirror.
Well, maybe that's why he was a 10th faster.
Beasley right back to the bumper of Macklin. But Macklin's still trying to get back to that bumper of Kelly. Kelly, a little wobble off of 4.
And Karlovich, Doy Woods, Nelson Rivera all back here. Benfield back here, all side by side in the second pack.
You know, this second pack is got just as good of racing as these top 3. Like, it's close. Lap traffic right here in the middle of the backstretch.
And say hello for the first time tonight, Pedro Mojica. He's in the second pack, looking to get inside the top 10.
Hey, Pedro, isn't this his first race back since Daytona? Didn't you say that earlier, Campigio?
I'm pretty sure, because I don't remember if he did Fontana or not.
Fontana's one of my favorite racetracks in the city. Before they go to a short track.
Oh, Fontana always going to put on a good race.
Yeah.
Ooh, Beasley a little sideways out of 2.
Not looking forward to that being a short track.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of excited to see what kind of racing it'll put on. You never know. Yeah, it's gonna suck missing that 2 mile track, but who knows? It could be a heck of a track. We need more short tracks.
Here they
We
go.
need more short track.
Going right by Mac McMillan. Was not having the night he wanted.
And that's definitely going to open the door up for these front 2 to get away from Beasley. Man, Macklin has not stayed off of his bumper at all. He is pushing that thing.
Mike Kelly, I give Mike Kelly a lot of credit. He's driving the wheels off that truck right there in that 2 truck.
Oh, he's having to defend like hell for that spot because his tires have to be screaming by this point.
But is that exactly what Macklin's trying to do? Are we going to see the 2 of Kelly really start to fall in the coming last because he's had to keep the pressure up in that truck?
Like very well could be.
It is very possible. It is very possible. But looks like Macklin has kind of dropped a little bit. Maybe he's trying to just save it up a little bit so he can get a good run on him. Plan accordingly. Gonna have a little 3 wide action here down the back stretch going into turn 3.
Yeah, we're Tyler Dalton gonna get put 3 wide on the bottom, possibly. Pedro Mojica looking to the inside of Doy Woods back there. Karlovich is here.
All the way back.
He has fought all the way back. He's got Doy Woods all over the back bumper.
You ain't kidding. It was a
That was all.
half there.
Yep. Mojica now going to go 3 wide in the middle. Oh, Nelson Rivera sideways. About lost the first domino to fall to the top 3.
Gary, I would love it if we could get Texas World back.
Beasley has dropped back all the way to that 8th position. Here comes Byron Daly falling back just a tad too.
He is falling quickly. I mean, it's like they're passing him like he's standing still.
Well, remember, he was up there fighting for a good 5 to 10 laps.
Benfield trying to help the 06 into turn 1. Might not be the help that Daly wants.
Give him a little push. And Brian Macklin to the lead. Brian Macklin, Sean Macklin, I should say.
Brian
Sean
Macklin
Macklin to the lead.
unfortunately did not make it past that first wreck.
Yes, you are correct. Sean is in the lead. There we go.
Come on, Sean.
And here comes Mike Kelly. He's fallen back. He was almost 3 full tenths slower than Sean Macklin last time by.
Sean put a lot of pressure on him, so I wouldn't doubt that his tires are definitely done so.
Karlovich, Mojica. Karlovich and Mojica, big battle back here.
He plus 25. 52
Wow.
plus 26, 23 laps into this race.
Well, they're going for it, aren't they?
You ain't kidding. I honestly think Karlovic had, outside of the top 10, he has been in every position from 35th up. Trying to fight his way back there.
I mean, go, Speed Racer, go.
Oh, don't make me want to watch that.
Yeah, I'll watch it with you, sir.
Oh, wow. Doy Woods got a little bit of help from Nelson Rivera going to one and about got hooked.
Nelson Rivera's going to cut to that inside.
These boys are going to be feeling it now on their tires.
You know, honestly, I'd be expecting a little separation between, drivers this late into a run. We have yet to see that tonight.
That's a good thing.
Everybody's been on top of each other from start to how we're running now.
Now,
That's about the same thing that I had in my race last night in Las Vegas, but those in the Xfinity car. We were all on top of each other for most of the night.
Iron Daly to the bottom, 3 wide.
Yes, Byron Daly to 3 wide to the bottom.
He's going to be able to hold it there, but he's going to lose position out of it too, because there goes Chad Coleman to the outside. See that Chad Coleman is having some issues on that high side. We are on 24 lap old, 25 lap old tires, so they're starting to feel those burning, scream and rub. Goodyear Eagles. Wow. Speaking today.
Oh, Sean! Woo! What a save. Big bubble out of 4.
Here comes Mike Kelly.
That bobble did not help Sean at all. Hold on to her, Sean. They're screaming at you.
Now, we know the fuel pit window's 50 to 55. Where are we sitting for when they're going to have to get tires? Because I 100% think they're going to need to get tires before they need fuel.
If you guys want to, if they want to short pit it, let's take. Just let me do some calculations here.
Because just eyeballing it, I'm thinking around 40 to 45 laps. A full 10 early.
I was thinking probably around lap 65 to 70 will the pit window will open for the final, possibly the final time in this race.
Okay. All right.
But if we get a late yellow, that may change
Wow,
the thing
Kelly
too.
was tight out of 2. Way tight out of 2. Best crew chief on iRacing said they can split this now and make it to the end. Battle of tires at this point. That's Gary Wells.
Josh Parker side drafting Tyler Dalton back here. They're side by side for 6th position. Or 7th, I should say.
Tyler Dalton having a very quiet but very good night tonight.
And you could say the same thing to the guy right behind him too, Pedro Mojica.
He's sitting plus 26 right now. He's their biggest mover.
Heck, Wesley Donaldson's had himself a heck of a night, too.
There's a WBD diecast Chevy Silverado.
Looks like we're going to have another battle for the lead here, brewing here.
Denim. Oh, side by side through 3 and 4 as they go. Macklin's going to have this lap, but losing a habit coming out of turn 2.
It's going to be a drag race. We'll see. Sean seems to be doing all right on that outside, but that bottom side's coming in.
This is a great battle right here. And like we were talking with pit stops coming up here soon, as soon as the first guy comes in on pit road, that's going to open the floodgates for everybody else.
It has to.
It's just right now, it's everybody doesn't want to make the first move, but somebody's going to make the first move.
They're playing chicken with it at this point, boys.
Benfield cannot, and he finally cleared him. As soon as I was going to say he can't clear him, he cleared him.
Mike Kelly in the wall out of 2. In the wall out of 2. Is he going to lose the position to Byron Daly now?
Oh my gosh.
And Byron's going to get it done.
Sounds like Mike's allergic to the smell of burnt rubber.
I mean, it's burning, boys. I can smell it.
This battle back.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say this battle back here with Mojica, Tyler Dalton, and Parker has been very entertaining. I'm keeping my eye on it.
Karlovich right behind them as well.
Yeah, after all that adversity, Karlovich is now +1 in the books. Start 11th, ran 10th.
Daly going for it, going for second here.
Right now, he's got it. Macklin gonna fight him on that outside as they're gonna stay side by side out of 2.
Drag race going to turn 3. Daly got him.
He did.
Oh, he's sliding up. Slide job.
Man, I need that as a soundboard. Slide job.
See how
What if Dale Jr. would get mad that I'd use his voice for that?
We'll see if Macklin will repay that favor later. The slide job of his own.
As they're side by side, Kelly and Donaldson.
Oh my gosh, this YouTube chat is something else, man. I tell you what.
Well, we greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we got 26 people watching on the YouTube channel. Appreciate all you guys taking your time out of your night to watch us.
Sounds like the Facebook crew not coming up tonight.
Wesley Donaldson was sideways off turn 2. Donaldson tires are going to be screaming a little bit more after that little save that he had right there.
Absolutely. Now he's trying to get around Kelly. Showing to the outside out of 4.
Chad Coleman.
They're not just Goodyear Eagles, they're Goodyear screaming Eagles.
Look at Chad Coleman to that inside. Almost about to pass 2 cars at 1 turn. He's going to pull it up even to the 91 as he had to cut the turn out of 2 to not wash up into the 91. But he has been fast on the later part of this run. I just think that inside is not where you want to be right now as Donaldson's on the wall out of 4.
Big look right there for Donaldson. And here we go. First guy to pit is Paul Jr. in that 45. He's the first one to pit.
He is about 6 laps down too. Or 5 laps down.
But we'll see if anybody else decides to come in now that he said that he's going to pit. Only has to take one.
Who takes the bait? Kind of like Robinson when he plays Madden, screaming. Oh my God.
Hey,
man, that
last
game's
night.
rebuilding.
Oh, at least I didn't quit out after 1 week, so.
Hey, I told you what happened.
Oh, shots fired.
Shots fired in the booth tonight, boys.
I mean, Madden doesn't exist once NCAA double opens up.
That's going to be the game of the year.
Scott, I'm procrastinating on a run report. I'd rather harass the broadcast team.
Mike Kelly trying to hold on to that 4th position, but like I said, Chad Coleman is really getting strong the later on in this run.
EJ at work coming down pit road recently?
EJ pit on lap 31, it said.
Oh, he's a lap down now.
Mike Kelly giving him a shove. He said, choo-choo, let's go. know, I think that's the first time I've seen somebody bump draft around Atlanta. That wasn't the new one. Anyone got anything for AJ? What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. There goes Mojica, moved him up another position. He's a spot away from gaining 30 positions as he passes Wesley Donaldson in the backstretch there.
Oh my gosh.
And Karlovich looking to the inside of Josh Parker back here.
Karlovich has really made a heck of a drive back to the top 10, man.
As he scrapes the wall out of 2, that's going to put Ude inside.
Nelson Rivera hanging out back there, seeing what's going on in front of these guys.
Oh, 41, really slow.
EJ.
EJ struggling really bad. And Chad Coleman to the inside of Sean Macklin for third. And we have Pedro Mojica side by side with Mike Kelly. And Coleman and Macklin in a big battle right here for third. Byron Daly's catching Adam Benfield for the lead too.
EJ is definitely on that struggle bus tonight.
And Coleman's going to send it in there. And Macklin's been getting a good run from that outside line.
Yeah, he's been able to hold on to that outside lane, being able to protect up there. But I don't think anybody's been able to have anything for the 38 these last 15 to 20 laps. You know, he's gonna get up here and then just pit, and he's gonna be Superman.
Hey, you get four feel goods coming up here. And Pedro Mojica now joining this battle. Chad gonna slide. He slid right in there.
I did not think Coleman was clear, and I don't think Pedro did either.
That was close, gentlemen.
That was very close. Tyler Dalton in the inside of Mike Kelly now. Tyler Dalton will pick up another position here off of turn 2. Byron Daly's all over the back bumper of Adam Benfield for the lead as well.
Mike Kelly looking to battle back.
And Coleman and Macklin continue to run side by side.
They are stacking up behind him, though. Mojica nowhere to go.
Mojica just needs to bite his time
Chad!
right now.
Yeah, Chad slid in there. Chad slid in there.
Mojica
again.
going for it.
But thank you for slowing him down. Here I go.
Now Pedro's Pedro's trying to slide up a little bit.
Ooh,
for the lead.
Close.
Side
So
by side.
we got a battle for the lead as well.
Holy cow. That was brewing a couple laps, but I couldn't leave the Coleman, Mojica, and Macklin show.
Oh, it's getting dicey.
So let's single file out for right now.
And they still need to pit. That's the insane part.
Yeah, I mean, right now, anybody can pit now and make it to the end.
Here comes
There we
Adam
go.
Benfield. First taker.
This
Ooh,
will.
a little sideways going into pit lane.
You look like me last night in Las Vegas entering pit road that one time.
Oh, Atlanta and Vegas get hot.
I wasn't going to bring that up even though I saw it.
But here come the floodgates now, boys. And if you get a pit road speeding penalty or any kind of type of penalty here, it's going to end your race.
I think we're going to have Byron Daly on pit road too now. Oh, he's coming in really hot.
Oh, what a save. Got
Macklin
it. Put it in the
coming
right
in.
direction.
Kelly coming in.
Oh, both of them sliding.
You guys are getting in hard on these brakes, boys.
As
They
we're,
don't want to lose time.
Roger Strickland.
as we're watching guys come on pit road, Pedro Mojica passes Chad Coleman for the lead.
Wasn't Bach 2. Here comes the 62.
60's coming in. Karlovich is on his way in. Just came over the radio scanner. Like Scott said, skirt, skirt.
Oh, Karlovich is gonna miss it. He's missing it.
No, Karlovich is gonna have to go back around. Does he have enough to make it back around?
Oh, and just when he was rebounding from his earlier wreck tonight.
That's just heartbreak.
What's worse, a speeding penalty or missing pit road entirely?
Middle.
Yeah, both are detrimental, but I guess you'd rather take the missing pit road. Here comes Donaldson. Donaldson's sliding the tires.
Karlovich, does he make it down pit lane this time?
Bobby Wetzel's in.
Oh, get it slow down there, Jason. No, race into pit road.
He was very, very conservative coming to pit road. He almost got wrecked by Stoney Benfield.
Now, one thing we got to watch here, too, while these guys are all pitting, is the difference between tires and old tires. The guys on new tires are going to be catching these guys like they're standing still.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
They got fresh boots. They're scooting and moving.
Are you trying to do a boot scoot and boogie?
Yeah, I was going to say, are you trying to do that?
I think so, and it just didn't come out right, huh?
Look at the difference.
Look at Macklin, 3 wide out of 2. Holy cow!
Isn't there a thing of doing too much on fresh tires?
And there is, yes.
Oh, he's split in the middle here. Wow!
There's much about not, wearing these tires out too quickly.
Last time by, Sean Macklin, a 32-31. Your race leader, Chad Coleman, a 34-68.
Oh, wow. Mike Kelly, 3 wide to the top around the outside. That was impressive.
What a pass.
Well,
there he goes again.
Chad's going to be coming in here.
Eric Arnold coming down pit lane as well.
That's going to leave Tyler Dalton out front now.
About a 4-lap difference between Sean Macklin and Chad Coleman.
And Tyler Dalton's going to be coming in this time.
Scott says that 3 wide move was sexy. Which one? The one on the bottom or the one through the middle?
Here comes the 19 of Tyler Dalton pitting from the lead.
So that's going to leave the Ryan brothers, Hudson, as the 3 guys that are still out there. And now Tommy Ryan is in and Jeff Ryan's in. So it's just going to leave Joe Hudson out there on old tires.
Oh boy, but look at this. Byron Daly, Adam Benfield, and Nelson Rivera all under a blanket. This will be your top 3.
And everybody's now pitted. Everybody's pitted. So these guys are going to take it right over now.
As they cycle out. Who makes the pass here? Who goes first? Stoney or Nelson?
Honestly, I feel like they're just going to keep bunny hopping to the end or until they separate. Because somebody's going to leave a hole, somebody's going to take the hole, and then it's just going to cycle first to third, move the 2 up, and then just keep doing that.
And Sean Macklin is starting to reel these guys in too, back there in 4th.
Sean Macklin has been the fastest race truck out of the drivers that pit on 78 and 79.
Everyone's under a blanket. Let the cuddling commence.
That sounds like a Rambler thing.
That was definitely Rambler.
That's gonna sound like Rambler.
That's definitely Rambler.
And
Here
we got
comes Macklin.
4-truck battle for the lead late in the race.
Come on, Sean.
He's coming with
30 to go.
Yeah, he's coming with a head of steam too. Benfield to the inside of Daly for the lead.
There it is. Oh, is he gonna hold? Oh, wow.
Oh wow, Brian Daly slid it right in there.
No, you don't.
He said
You didn't say the magic word.
And Rivera pit on 75. You had Benfield on 78, Daly 79, Nelson Rivera 75, Sean Macklin 79, and Mike Kelly 79.
And here's Mike Kelly. We got a 5-truck battle for the lead.
So that 22's tires are gonna fall off before anybody else is in this top 5.
And Mike Kelly's trying to get ahead of them as soon as possible because he's the only one using the outside line right here.
There he goes. It's close.
Daly to the outside too. Daly's looking for the lead.
He's leaving it wide open up there.
Kelly around Macklin.
And we got
And Rivera. He made it stick. 2 and 1 go.
Don't look now, but we got Mojica closing in. Same with Wesley Donaldson.
Oh, man. This is going to be a heck of a fight at the end, man. This is going to be a good race. You know what would cap off my night with this race? A
Hello.
4-wide finish.
Hello, Mike Kelly hitting
Kelly
the wall.
Too.
He's hitting the wall, but he's going for the lead.
He stays in the gas, and he's still battling up there.
Here come the lap trucks too. We got Joe Hudson and Doug Sigmund. The lap trucks are in this battle, so we got at least about 9-10 trucks up here.
Oh, man.
6-lap pressure tires making a difference.
This is a recipe for possibly a wreck.
About a 10 or 15 car wreck.
They're flirting with disaster, boys. Kelly coming off the wall, going to the inside.
What a move by Mike Kelly. He's going to look to the inside here in the 3.
Got him. He nabbed him.
Kelly's number 2 having a wall magnet out of 2.
And Byron's going to slide in, and he's going to look to the inside, but Kelly's going to throw a little bit of a block. A little bit of bump drafting here.
A little bit of a push. Getting ready to go here into turn 1. Daly to the inside.
This is absolutely incredible. I hope the fans at home are on the edge of their seat right here.
I know I am. Might be for different reasons, but I am.
It's got me on the edge of my seat. This is a heck of a race.
Joe Hudson slid his way in there in front of Sean Macklin. I know Joe's a lap down. Now, there goes Joe. He's going to the outside by himself.
Oh, that was a little close.
Yeah, Benfield had a little bit sideways off of 2. Wesley Donaldson passed Nelson Rivera back there. Mojica's joined the party. Here goes Daly Robinson. He's going to the inside.
He's going to try and make it stick, but does he have the power to come off?
I don't think he does, but look for the 43. Look at the 43.
Oh,
Look at that. The 43
wow, what a
guns.
move. What a move by Hudson. He wants to lap back the old-fashioned way.
He said, I am coming through. Just stay out of my way, boys.
We got a lap traffic coming up here, too, and this is going to be 3 wide right here.
Oh, my gosh. He's going to get his lap back here.
And here comes the lap traffic right here in front of these guys. 3 wide. 4 wide now.
Kelly's just going to let him go. Oh, my gosh, they're all loose.
What a save.
Daly going to the inside.
Benfield wants to shoot the middle. Joe Hudson.
Macklin.
Joe got his lap back the hard way.
Oh man, he wanted it bad enough, boys.
I can see Joe Hudson waving at them. Goodbye.
Daly gets the lead. Benfield trying to push him for second. Here comes Sean Macklin now.
Man, boys, this is getting intense. We're 97 laps in the book, and these guys are fighting like it's the last lap. I love it.
They're fighting that rain's coming.
Yeah, right. And this is what the Sim500 does. Every single week, they deliver great races for the fans at home, and for us in the booth, and for all the sponsors.
Yeah, I'm never bored.
On the outside.
Holy cow. Joe Hudson. You know, he might be in 25th, but that was a heck of a drive those last 10 or 15 laps.
Can we say that's the all-state big move of the race?
Absolutely.
I mean, we can. He's still 25th.
Byron's loving this because he's seen these guys battle super hard for second. Oh, Macklin. I thought he was going to shoot the middle, and he's going to shoot the middle.
Oh, is he going to? Well, yeah, going back to the middle.
I think Mike Kelly used up those tires, and you're going to see that number 2 start falling like a rock.
Mojica right there to pounce on him when it does. Mojica to the bottom.
Benfield all over the back bumper and Daly too. Wesley Donaldson just hanging out right there, watching this whole thing go down in front of him.
Macklin waiting to pounce.
He's gonna look to the outside.
That outside is really working.
He's there to that outside.
I think Mike Kelly scraped the wall behind them.
Just a little bit. Daly's got a bit of a challenge here.
He is not having a good time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Macklin, I don't know what Macklin wants to do.
He's gonna stay right there with Daly and push him around the outside.
He's gonna diamond it now to the middle.
Oh, he's gonna have a nice run out of 2. Jack McMillan back on pit road. Unscheduled pit stop for the 44.
Macklin's gonna get second.
Doing it the long way.
What a drive.
Now for Donaldson. He's gonna take him on the end. Oh, backed out of it.
This is insane.
If you're Pedro and you're Wesley, you need to get ahead of Benfield as soon as you can.
Donaldson in the wall out of 2.
Didn't kill much speed. He's still battling with Pedro.
We're under 20 laps to go.
You want to see pure chaos? Because I know the people in the chat want to see it. Throw a caution out now. Tell me that wouldn't be pure chaos.
Oh, it would be. We kind of settle down here up front for right now.
For now.
Macklin's going to look to the inside again here off of 4. Benfield is running, got his truck looking good again. He had to cool down the tires just a little bit.
Kind of hard to do on a track that's 120 degrees. Wow. You know, I'm really shocked that they were able. Oh, Kelly loose out of 2.
Oh, wow!
Loose.
What a save!
That they were able to keep this up for 90% of the race.
Well, if we wanted a caution, that was the one time to get it.
I know a lot of races and I know a lot of racers that if it's a long race, you just get behind the wheel and drive. Worry about racing at the end. No, didn't happen tonight. Not at all. Dropping the green flag. They were worried about passing everybody.
Well, that's Atlanta, and Atlanta is a fun track to race at.
Oh, there goes the 83.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
great.
Dirt tracking it.
There's a truck there.
Ooh.
And we stay green.
Pedro Mojica, second place.
Guys ready to see this?
Yes.
Trying to keep it off of Pedro.
Holy cow, what a save.
Bring me my brown pants.
Cold Brown.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
In the words of Deadpool, this guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
He was looking right at his pit stall for a split second.
Guys, get this. Pedro Mojica started 35th tonight, and he's running second.
That's the biggest mover of the day. Up 33 spots from where he started.
And the only
He's
one close to him is Josh Parker in 10th, plus 27.
Well, and Pedro's going to have a real shot to win this race.
Yeah, that 58 has really come alive, and they are closing in on Byron Daly.
If these guys were smart, they would try to draft with each other up there.
As I say that... Oh, never mind. They're getting there. This time by Byron Daly, a 33.89 to Mojica's 33.97. Daly faster that last time by. Looks like Mojica's better in 1 and 2, but Daly is better through 3 and 4.
Yep.
So now he's gaining that time back.
As we are closing in on 10 laps to go in Atlanta.
Holy cow, this race flew by. Thank you everybody for showing up here tonight. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, appreciate you being here. And wow, what a great race.
Oh, we got a slow one in the middle of the track here.
Yeah, Wertman slow in the middle of the track.
I don't know who that is on the apron.
Is that Paul Jr. in the 45?
Yes, that would be Paul Jr. in the 45.
He just
With
came off.
10 laps to go, that gives us the where are we? Where's our next race?
Now we have an off week next week, the Sim500 does, but we will be going to our first short track event of the year, the Nashville Fairgrounds on February 7th. Join us live on All-Star 15 TV for all the flag-to-flag action.
They're so even, Daly and Mojica. It is scary. But there's a second that separates both of them. A 34.01 for Daly, a 34.02 for Mojica.
And all Byron needs is to get to that white flag.
Thank you, Brett Kirby. Appreciate the kind words there. I would not be able to do it if it wasn't for the Mike and Mike show with me every week.
Man, they are giving you hell in the chat, AJ. They're saying our next race is in Speedway, Illinois.
Yeah, well, there's a certain soundbite of me saying that.
But we love you for it.
I won't talk about it. They'll have to go find it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe or Gary have it timestamped.
Well,
Jake says just based on the comments, I don't actually know.
Tyler Dalton to the inside of Chad Coleman. This is a battle for 6th back here.
Tyler Dalton having a good run tonight. Started 20th and 6th. Yeah, well, he's still battling with Chad Coleman side by side as they enter turn number 3. Sean Macklin is really trying to stay with Pedro Mojica, but Wesley Donaldson is getting to the back bumper of the 18. That's going to be a battle to look forward to in the next lap or two.
Yeah, the lead is still about a second between Byron Daly and Pedro Mojica as we're closing in on 5 laps to go.
At top 3 or top 4 all night.
He was. I think the lowest he was about 7th or 8th tonight. That was about after the second restart of the race too, when we went back green the second or third time.
Oh, Donaldson's there. He is there, showing the nose. Think he's gonna dive bomb in turn 1? You think he's gonna stay right behind him?
Yeah, he's gonna look to the inside right here.
Look at him run middle to try to keep
Oh,
up some
Joe
of that momentum.
Hudson! Joe Hudson was sideways in front of the leader. He was throwing up smoke in front of the leader.
Byron Daly's like, didn't he just pass us?
Yeah, I saw him get super loose off of 2, and there was a bunch of smoke that was getting put up in front of the leader. I was like, oh no.
Want to hear how funny my brain goes? If I'm Joe Hudson, I let the leader by so I don't have to run an extra lap. Because Matthew Wolzenbeck is 6.5 seconds ahead of him.
Well, we only need to get it around one more time. And once we get to the white flag, the race will be official.
We still got 2 to go, pal.
Donaldson to the inside of Macklin for 3rd.
Who wants to come talk to us? We take the top 3.
And we are coming to the white flag, sponsored by
Wrestling with Nerds.
Come on, Sean, give me another photo finish.
Might be a photo finish with a 43.
It's going to be a photo finish for 3rd because Donaldson and Macklin are still side by side. And it looks like Byron Daly has got a second lead almost here. And it looks like Macklin's going to hold off Donaldson for 3rd.
3 and 4. Byron Daly's going to go back-to-back at Atlanta to win round 4 for the Sim500 TranService Truck Series. Pedro Mojica in 2nd. 3rd, you have Sean Macklin. Wesley Donaldson in 4th. Adam Benfield in 5th. Tyler Dalton 6th. Chad Coleman in 7th. 8th, you have Mike Kelly. Nelson Rivera in 9th. And in 10th, you have Josh Parker.
I believe that is the first time this season one of our picks have won the race.
Your pick?
I think all of us combined. I think it's the first time any...
No, I'm saying, who picked Byron Daly?
I did. I did.
See, said the blind man. Jason Karlovich for me finished 16th, and
Macklin finished 3rd for me.
nice. And, hey, I'll take P2. I'll let you interview Byron Daly, Campigia, so
Let's do it.
You can interview your pick. See if we could find him. Waiting room. All right, here's your race winner. It's Byron Daly. Campigia, take it away.
Byron, it's Mike, and AJ in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got a copy. How are you guys?
Man, what a race for you tonight. You led 40 laps out of this race. You led the most laps. Got the win. Back-to-back wins on this configuration at Atlanta, going back to last season. Just talk about your race, man.
Yeah, honestly, this was a bit tougher than last season, just because the track was a little bit different this time around. We had a decent little push in 1 and 2, and I just felt like the top wasn't as dominant as it was last time, so it just wasn't an easy call what to do. And you got really talented guys in this field, so taking some keys from them, just trying to figure out when to go, when not to go, and luckily I just timed it out all perfect.
Well, man, just so you know, I did pick you tonight, so I think you are the first one out of our booth picks to get the win for any of us this season so far. But as we close the chapter on Atlanta, and we have an off week next week, and then we're going to Nashville Fairgrounds on the 7th, the first short track event of the season. Give me your thoughts as we're heading to Nashville in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's going to be a difficult one because the last time I've run there, the top again was really dominant. But being a short track, it just makes it so much harder to pass. Like, you probably see a little bit of contact there, just trying to make some, moves happen when guys get impatient. But, it'll be like a typical short track race. Some beating, banking, a few cautions, and we'll see how we end up.
Well, before we let you get out of here to celebrate this win tonight, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, of course, everybody over at TranService for being on the truck this season and sponsoring the series. It's been great to have them on board. Great to get TranService a win. I've been hoping to do that this season ever since they came on board. So glad to get that out of the way. We'll hopefully get some more out of it.
Richard Beasley. Hey, Richard Beasley, great effort tonight, dude. You were plus 33, finishing second. How'd the truck feel? Because it was bad fast around this hot 1.5 mile Atlanta Motor Speedway
AJ?
track. Yes.
I hate to tell you, but Pedro finished second.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong
Sorry.
guy.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was going to catch you before you went
by the way,
further.
here's Pedro Mojica finishing second plus 33 to the good. Basically everything I just said to Richard Beasley by pulling him up here. But, dude, great run tonight. It was hot out there, and that truck was very fast.
Yeah, man, it was that was a lot of fun. Kind of scaling back a little bit this year, but kind of saw this on the map and was like, oh, this looks like it'll be kind of fun with the what they're trying to do with the dynamic track and trying to modify some things to kind of bring that back. So, but yeah, we just came in and wanted to have some fun and started in the back and. Yeah, man, we just managed our tires and drove to the front and used all the different lanes we could to get to the front. So, yeah, it was a fast truck tonight and a lot of fun driving through the field.
You made it look really easy, fixing those tires through and everything. But wow, dude, we go to Nashville in 2 weeks. How you looking at that? We're going to the short track, Nashville Fairgrounds.
That'll be interesting, especially if we continue to have the car count that the Wednesday nights have been having. Really, both Sunday and Wednesday have been having amazing car counts. So, and the races have been good. So hopefully that continues on there. But yeah, short tracks, it's tough when you have a lot of people there. When you have a lot of people just around each other. So, hopefully, if there are yellows, they're not a lot, and we can have a really good race.
Well, if we have 40 trucks like we've had the last couple weeks, you're going to see drivers going to turn 1 while drivers are coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, either way, I think it'll be a fun combo.
All right, brother. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. You got anybody you want to plug before we let you go celebrate?
Appreciate you guys for putting on the broadcast, taking time out of your day to do this and showcase the league on your deal. TranService, and appreciate them, TranService Logistics, for sponsoring the series. Glenn does a lot for the series, man. He's been around for a long time, so appreciate him and his deal for sponsoring this. All the admins at Sim500, they're always cool, man. They do a good job with the league. And have a cool approach with the, somewhat hands off, and we take care, we handle our business, on here. So appreciate them. Appreciate the family for letting me come down and hang out for a little bit. Appreciate the guys on Team Name. And then, yeah, congrats to Byron on the win. Did a great job running his lane and made it difficult to make any ground.
All right, dude. Well, good job tonight. We'll see you at Nashville Fairgrounds in 2 weeks.
Right. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all take it easy.
See you, pal. All right. Well, Mike Robinson, you're ready for our P3 interview? And yes, it's Sean Macklin. I promise this time it's Sean Macklin. Here you go.
I'm ready. Sean, Mike, and AJ in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Got you, buddy. What's going on?
Hey, man, that was an amazing race you put on tonight. Let's talk about it. You had one heck of a race. How hot was it out there?
It was hot. I mean, it was loose. I mean, obviously, as we saw from literally the first couple seconds. So, yeah, I mean, it definitely was a little bit different from last week. The high line was definitely the preferred line after the tires started to wear, but it definitely paid off to save more, and I think that showed with Byron and Adam and Pedro here, because they came late in the race and kind of just demolished us. So,
Right.
definitely the move for sure.
Well, we saw you when we saw you come out of pit lane on the cycle of green flag pit stops. We saw you make 2 3-wide moves, one on the bottom and one right through the middle. How sketch was it?
Yeah, no, it's definitely sketch for sure. It's not a move I wanted to make, but I know the one with I think it was Chad Coleman and whoever was on the outside. I didn't think I was going to be able to get to the wall in time, and there was a gap in the middle, so I shot it, and it worked. And it seemed to work out pretty clean. So
it had us on the edge of our seat up here in the booth, man. But that was a great race. You got an off week next week. Then we're going to Nashville. How you feeling about it?
Not too sure. I haven't run a lot of Nashville in either, like any of the open or fixed series or anything like that. So I've got a little bit of practice, but I'm definitely gonna have to spend the practice session and figure it out for sure.
Well, all right, man. Well, we're gonna let you get out of here. Anybody you want to plug before you get out of here?
Yeah, man. Thanks to Joey and Bobby Wetzel and everybody that put on the race tonight, and then obviously all of you guys here at Sim500 doing the broadcast and all that. It's all really fun, man.
Oh, awesome, man. We're gonna let you get out of here. You have a good night, and you go celebrate that P3, buddy.
You too. Appreciate it, man.
No problem, buddy.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to All-Star 15 TV. Appreciate Mike Campigio there for helping me realize I pulled the absolute wrong person up in the broadcast booth. It's fine. It's fine. I do it all the time.
That's why we got 2 extra people in the booth here, just to make sure that doesn't happen.
Hey,
let me
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, let me just say something to tie it into a couple of the channel sponsors. Make sure, I hope everybody enjoys the off week next week for the Sim500. Make sure, hopefully, everybody will tune in for the Real Life Rolex 24 this weekend. I'm assuming the Drinkin Bros Auto Racing Facebook group will be posting a lot about that. And then also the Royal Rumbles this weekend, so keep an eye out for post Royal Rumble content coming out on AJ's channels too.
Yep. We got a lot of stuff going on. We just had our fantasy draft for the Royal Rumble, both the men's and women's Rumble. I love this pay-per-view. It's my favorite every year. We had that come out today. We have an episode coming out Friday, and we have our Rumble post show coming out on Sunday. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on with the nerd stuff. We're streaming tomorrow night on the regular channel. Probably GTA, Falcon Grafix. Save $5 off your first order when you mention All-Star 15 TV with them. But that's basically it, everybody. Thanks, TranService, for putting on a hell of a show, being the title sponsor for the Sim500. And yeah, we'll see you at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway in 2 weeks, which is nice because I have my father's birthday off next week, which is cool. But peace out, everybody. Stay safe, stay cool. And I don't want to say Scott, stop being stupid in the chat, just HSR. I'm kidding. Bye, everybody.
Industries across the board utilize fleet trucks on a daily basis, from your local utility company to your grocery store. And many of these companies choose full-service fleet leasing. With a traditional lease, you're responsible for everything after you get the truck. But a full-service lease includes all the maintenance and other services at a set cost. Regardless of the scope or range of your fleet needs, TranService will engineer a fully customized, full-service fleet leasing solution optimized to your requirements. From asset acquisition requiring no capital investment, to the engineering, configuration, and selection of your fleet equipment, to the people, facilities, and equipment to keep your fleet maintained and repaired. TranService gives you everything you need with advantageous fleet pricing based on our national account status, compliance expertise, inspections, licensing, permitting, personal property taxes, nationwide roadside service. We cover it all for you. Contact us today to learn why leading companies rely on TranService for complete turnkey leasing solutions.